Happy Monday to everybody. We're live from Air Cool Customs, the premier VW restoration company on the planet, located in Hazel Green, Alabama. This is what we've got going. It's kind of a quiet Monday. We have kind of low staff today, and we've got a back of Roger. How's it going, Roger?
It's going.
What are you working on?
I'm testing this speedo out for Davis's bus. Everything in his working as a gas gauge.
Okay. So you had 0 trick-or-treaters.
0 trick-or-treaters.
Did you still end up with any candy? Like from the kids, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Butterfinger stash.
Ooh.
They owe me.
That's good. They're probably like holding back a little bit, but...
Oh, I'm quite sure.
Did Ethan go out too?
Hmm?
Ethan went out too, or just said?
No, he went to a friend's. They hung out.
That's good. Always fun. So what do you have to do on this thing?
Yeah. The easiest way is to pull this back piece and just replace his rather than pull this whole unit out.
Hi from Russia.
Hi from Russia.
Yeah, we got Russia.
But it's cold over there.
Is it cold in Russia?
Depends on where they are.
Yeah. I'm asking this guy. His name's Boris. Boris, is it cold where you are?
Boris, that's a cliche.
Is that, yeah, right? It's like an American being named Joe.
Yeah. Joe Smith.
Yeah. Alright, so you're going to pull the back off and then...
I test it to make sure the odometer works and the speedometer works and the gas gauge works. And I just swap out this part with his bad one. We're good to go.
Great. And that's not the green bus that's here, right? It's,
yeah.
How are we doing? We're good.
Green and white.
Oh, it is this one. Okay. The smelly one.
Need to get him going.
Has it gotten defunkified yet?
Defunkified?
It was so stinky in there. I don't know what happened.
It's as defunkified as it's going to get. It's going to get funkified when he picks it up.
Yeah, it had like a burnt chemical smell before.
Don't know. Not sure I want to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't. With that enticing description, you don't really want to stick your head in there.
Things happen in buses and music festivals.
That's true. You don't really. It's kind of like when you're going through your fridge and you're like, "Hey, does this smell okay to you?" It's the equivalent. Like, no, I don't want to smell the bus.
People always have to share that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
I know.
Oh, smell this.
Smell this horrible milk. This is
you
definitely
just saw the look
bad,
on my face, but
right?
smell it anyway.
Exactly. It's like, no, no. Oh, whose steering wheel is that?
Anybody that wants it.
Ah.
We ran a contest on it, and no one could figure out what it's from.
It's really cool. What is
Yeah.
the white part? Is it made of plastic or rubber? Or?
It's very hard rubber.
Wow. That's going to be very nice on somebody's car.
Almost nobody could figure out what that's out of.
Yeah. And you don't have any idea?
Oh, I know what it's out of.
Oh, what is it? What cars do we do? We do Volkswagens here, of course.
I just saw it and wanted it. I shouldn't have bought it because I don't have a use for it, but it's just too cool to pass.
It's gorgeous. It looks like
it's out of a 1991 Nissan.
Really?
They built a car called a Figaro. It's supposed to be for the Japanese market only. It's a very small retro car that looks like it's from the 50s.
Wow.
They have a big following in the UK. There's actually quite a few shipped over there.
That's amazing. Somebody was asking, do we have any custom paintwork here? Yeah, it's very Art Deco. I love that. I'd hang it on the wall.
Most people never guess it's,
from a
1991.
Nissan. 91? Yeah, I would think like 1935, Do we have any custom paintwork here? Are you asking, like, are we hiring, or are you asking, do we do custom paint? So we'll find out. Yeah, I know. I was like, depending on your answer to that, I will have things that I can show you or whatever. But let's go see what Miss Ann is doing. Oh, and first, wait, look at this. That's Chaz. Oh, he's such a good baby. He's what, 3 months?
3 months.
40 pounds?
25.
25 pounds?
Yep.
He's a good boy. He is a rescue. He is one of the dogs that Rodney, RC, and his wife rescued. And he's just completely loving being a family dog.
He's a lover. That's for sure.
He lives with Anne and Sandy. Very cute, right? All right, so Miss Anne, what are you working on?
I am making a purse here to match Miss Mabel. It's based off of this design right here.
Very cool.
It's going to be red on the inside and black leather on the outside, of course.
I'm excited. Very cool. Now, Miss Anne is Mountain Honey, and she did. Spook's making a racket on cars. Yes, we do. I will get back to the paint, and I saw that. Yes, thank you. That we. I'm glad you like our paint, and I will show you some gorgeous paint in a moment. So, Mountain Honey is our in-house car interior specialist, and she does an amazing job. You guys have seen the inside of Miss Mabel with all the just so many touches, from the glove box and the door cards and the bolster pillows and the pattern in the seats upholstery. It's just incredible. So what we found is that it's very hard to find somebody who can actually do car interiors well and who actually does them. So that's two things. It's great if you can do them, but if you can't actually deliver, like finish a project, that's kind of a problem. So that's what we found. We're actually, if you have any car that needs interior done, we can do that. We're not limited to just Volkswagens here for that. But tell me a little of your background.
Well, let's see. I've been sewing my whole life.
How did you learn?
My mom taught me how to sew, and I taught myself quite a bit too. And then, let's see, I had got a degree in textiles from University California, Davis.
Nice.
And let's see, oh, my internship was actually making bags.
Wow.
At a local company. And then, what else did I do? I designed some bags up in Lake Tahoe for a while. And then, let's see, just this I had my own alterations shop in California, and then I moved here last Christmas, and here I am doing car interiors and more bags.
So that's a big shift, isn't it? From bags to, and you know, bridal stuff to interiors of cars, but same principles, I would think.
Yeah.
What do you think what are like the biggest differences in what you do?
The materials for the cars are definitely a lot heavier than bridal gowns.
Not too many women get married in like pleather.
No, not usually. But before I was just altering ready-made garments. Here I'm making things from scratch. So I'm gonna make a good pattern first.
Right.
And make sure it fits properly, and then go ahead and cut everything and sew everything myself. Instead of starting with something that's already made and making it work. So
it's a lot more creative, probably.
Totally more creative.
Yeah, you've got to come up with a concept and everything.
Yep,
that's very cool.
Do.
And you're doing the interior for Mr. M.
Yes, I am.
That's going to be cool. That's going to be an awesome looking car. Is the interior going to be black, or? It
is going to be black with some touches of green and white.
Nice. Yeah, he's got that neat green on the outside, kind of like.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get that into the car for him.
Oh, cool. And I know you're going to probably be doing the interior for Caden's Bug, right, Willie?
Probably.
Nice. Well, that is cool. All right, Chaz. Oh, you're getting a good nap, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna. That's so cute. We're a very dog-friendly shop. We're always happy to have pups. We've got 4 of them at home here that wander in now and then. And they met Chaz. Chaz met our chickens too. They were less than excited, but it takes some getting used to. All right, Chaz, we'll catch you next time. He's chewing his blanket a little. Okay, now we wanted to see some of our custom paint. For sure you need to see this one then. And they're under plastic for a reason, but this, and I know you said you had to go for 5 minutes and that you'd be back. I don't know if you're back, but this, whoops. It's a tease, isn't it? All right, this is Fergie's Gia. And this is a completely custom paint that Spook came up with. They've looked, yeah, these are all fully restored, the ones I'm showing you right now. Some of them, like this, we did not do the restoration and we did not do the body. But we take them, I'll show you the boneyard so you can see it before. But yeah, Spook did that. That is a completely custom paint. Hey, Spook.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? What are you working on?
Around silver, yeah.
Ah, nice. Are you going to be doing custom paint on that?
Yes, we're doing a triple black. And black is supposed to be the toughest color to do, although I love doing blacks. They're fun.
Well, and what it happens, why is it the toughest is because what?
Well, your prep work has to be dead on.
Yeah.
It's got to be...
Every flaw shows.
Yeah, the black tends to act as a mirror, at least in full sunlight conditions. So what ends up happening is any wave or pit or line that's not on, the sunlight will reflect it off like that. Because when you're actually looking at a black paint job, you're really looking at the black paint. You're looking at the reflection of the shiny, the clear itself. So even though these are new gates from Gearson, manufactured in Bogota, Colombia.
Wow.
All new presses. Beautiful pieces. Great. I mean, there was nothing like this on the market before they actually came on and did this. But even these need a little bit of tweaking, and these are brand new.
Wow.
So, and it's not much, but it's enough where the black shiny will show up as a curve where it shouldn't show up as a curve.
Sure. Okay.
So that's what I'm working on. It's
So-
not glamorous, but it's...
Well, prep work, that's
well,
you know.
it's...
that's what makes what you do in the
Yeah.
paint booth so incredible.
Well, it makes the shiny a lot shinier, flatter, and
Right.
lets me do other fun things.
Because even as a really awesome painter, highly skilled painter, you can't cover up bad body work.
No, you can't. And the darker the color, the more the shine is you're going to get.
Yeah.
What I have done is I did a quick coat of sealer on these, and then on this stuff. And that's there's white underneath here that you can see right in here. And then I did a real quick high build, which is the yellow stuff, which is also a primer. Didn't do it all that thick, but I need to be able to read the surface. So what I go back and do, this is already first run through. I go back and I do a long block at 220, and I try to use the longest block on the panel that I can. So in this case, I'm using this panel, and I'm going like this. And what that does is it gives me some level from this point to this point. And that carries over into all of this stuff. And then all of the interior panels will be done by hand, by a small hand block. When we come up around the corners, we want even our corners to flow correctly. So
Somebody's got a great question. Let me interrupt you. How many people restoring the cars like doing body work?
you know, I actually do enjoy it. It's kind of zenful. It's a quiet space. It's you can't hurry it. It's just got to do what it's got to do. I think most people who actually do it and do restorations for a living enjoy this part. At least there's one guy on staff that does it. I love to shoot, and I also love to color sand. But most people, they're not going to really say, oh, yeah, I want to spend 15 to 30 hours per side of a car,
rubber, scratch,
rubbing with 2,000 grit paper while your hands are buried in lukewarm water.
Exactly.
So,
and probably for hobbyists, well, maybe some of the hobbyists like it, but if you're just working on your own car and it's a one-off, that's probably not going to be your favorite part of the process.
Probably not, unless you actually like it and can get into the groove. This is actually where it's really important. No matter what color you're doing, if you get this stage right, the rest of it is so much easier. Your polish looks better. You don't end up having cut throughs because you don't have any high spots when you're doing your color sanding.
And I would imagine that would be extremely frustrating if you're...
Oh yeah, put everything all the way through panel, and even as professionals, we still get cuts once in a while.
Yeah, occasionally.
And occasionally, we'll have to go back in and reshoot a panel.
I've seen that face where you come in, panel failed.
Yeah, panel failed. And then we'll have other problems in process, but we figure it out. We get taken care of.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't have any problems today. RC is off today, meaning that we are on a 4-day work week.
Yeah. 410s.
410s. You can pick whatever day, and you have some family obligations to take care of today. So.
And how about as the owner? You work half time, right?
No, I work all the time.
No, you blew my joke, man. You work half time. You get to choose which 12 to 18 hours a day you work. Right.
Yeah, hours are great. You get to choose which half of the day you work.
Yeah.
So, personally, I like the mornings.
Yeah.
It's just more energy.
Yeah, this guy gets more done before breakfast than the army, so.
I kind of doubt that. We got some good army people up there. And
I know, but seriously.
I wouldn't consider myself that good.
Well, pretty good. I mean, like 9 a.m., you're like, all right, there's a day.
Yeah. I was like, what are we going to do for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
I pity you guys who only work 8 hours a day. I really do, because you just don't know what you're missing. You really don't.
Well, it makes a big difference loving what you're doing.
Oh, definitely. So what are you up to today?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I'm updating the website, and I'm doing all kinds of writing deliverables.
Did you get to see Ann today?
I did.
Oh.
And we saw Chaz. Chaz is taking a little rest
Yep.
in Ann's room. Yeah. We spoke with Roger. Identified the bizarre and gorgeous steering wheel that he has there.
Oh, yeah. No, Nissan.
That's shocking. It looks like this Art Deco piece of
It is. It's a retro
gorgeousness.
piece that was done in South America, I think.
In a Nissan. What the
And
heck?
Nissan, yeah. So they're paying attention to their design market.
It's
Probably design
really
California.
cool. Yeah, I like that. I'd hang it up on the wall. Maybe a necklace. I don't know.
Yeah, we tried to give away a T-shirt. Nobody could guess what it was. So
Oh, right.
we did that 6 months ago or so.
Oh,
Back when
wow.
we were doing the Maple Grove.
Yeah. Huh. So there was a guy on here who wanted to see custom paint. So I showed him Fergie's.
Well, all of the paint that we've got in here, that's
Is
on the-
Mr. M's?
Mr. M's a custom black.
Okay, I'll go show them that.
And then Mr. Paz is also a custom blue.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought that was a stock blue. Okay.
Nope, it's not a stock blue. It started out as azure blue, and then it's been spookified a little bit.
Yeah, spookify.
So I've added some extra mica into it and give a little bit more depth.
A little spook dust.
We won't go there.
All right,
It's kind of
I'll
quiet-
show them that.
It's kind of a quiet day, and
It is.
I'm just kind of making dust and dirt.